Hello, welcome to another video on parts of sentence. I am Mujib, and in this video I'm going to talk about object. Okay, as you know, object is another part of a sentence. Okay, in my previous video I talked about subject of the sentence, and today I'm going to talk about the object of a sentence. Okay, objects are two. We have two types of object. One is direct object and the other one is indirect object. Okay, let's start it. So the definition of the object says object is the receiver of an action. So object is a person or thing that receives the action. Okay, for example, look at the pictures or drawings. Here you see the vector. He's riding the bicycle. Now, who does the action? Of course, vector. What does he do? Rides. Now, what does he ride? The bicycle. So, bicycle is the object here because it receives the action. Okay? Or here we can see Mr. E plays football or soccer. Now, Mr. E is the doer of the action. His action is playing, and the receiver is the soccer. Okay? Or the game. And here you see Mr. Victor has a glass of water in his hand and he's drinking the water. So Mr. Victor is the subject and water is the object and the action is drinking. Okay, so let's look at some other examples. Victor is riding a bicycle. Okay, this is the same example. I just have to mark the object here for you. As I told you before, bicycle is the object. And Mr. E plays soccer every Friday. So here, soccer, I told you, is the object of the sentence. So next example, I teach English language. So what is I? I taught you in the previous video, is the subject, okay? And then teach is the verb, and what receives the action? What do I teach? I teach English. Okay, so a very easy trick to find the object is to ask this question: what receives the action, or what is this action done to? Okay, I teach English. What do I teach? I teach English. So English is the object. What does Mr. E play? Plays soccer. So soccer is the object. Next example: Kareem gave me $100. So this is where I should explain the types of object. In this example, we do have object, but it is not the same with the first three sentences. Why? Because here we don't have a direct object. Here we have an indirect object. And what a direct object and what an indirect object is. A direct object receives the action directly. Okay? An indirect object receives the direct object. Okay, or it receives the action indirectly. Look at the examples. Kareem gave me $100. Here we have two objects. One, me, and the other one is $100. So which one receives the action first? The action is gave. What is given? Money is given, right? So money is the first verb, so it is the direct object, or DOBG. Because money receives the action first. And then I am given the money. So the money is given to me. Now I am, or me, is here indirect object. Okay? Good. Look at the other example. They send him a letter every week. Now they send him. What is sent here? What receives the action? Of course, the letter is sent. So the letter is the direct object. Now who receives the letter? Okay, him, which is the object pronoun for he, receives the letter, and now he is the indirect object. Again, direct object receives the action directly. Indirect object receives the direct object. Okay? The indirect object receives the direct object. That's it. So if you have any question or suggestion, write it in the comment section, I will definitely read and answer. And if you want to watch more, subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you in the next video.